Hey guys, George here from the F1 Chronicle, and I'm answering a simple question today for Formula 1 fans. What makes Silverstone so special? Why is the British Grand Prix so special? Well, there are so many reasons for this. I'll start with the one that a lot of people might not know, and that's the fact that Silverstone is, surrounded by so many Formula 1 teams. 7 of the 10 Formula 1 teams are based in the United Kingdom, and 6 of those are in what is called Motorsport Valley. The only exception to that is McLaren, who are down in Woking in Surrey. But aside from that, a lot of them are all around Silverstone. Even Aston Martin are actually based at Silverstone itself, but a lot of the others are in the surrounding towns and counties. So this is very much the home race of Formula 1. The home of British motorsport is what Silverstone is known as, and I think that's a very appropriate name. You also have to look at the layout of the circuit. It's incredibly high speed. It's almost as flat as a pancake as it's based on what used to be a RAF Air Force base during the Second World War. But because of that, it's very, very flowing and fast. A lap round here takes about 1 minute 27 in qualifying, something like that. But the average speed is one of the highest of the season. It is not far behind Spa and Monza in terms of its overall average speed around a lap. Speaking of the lap itself, you've got to look at the corners around here and the fact that they all have names. And I know that might sound a bit obvious, but a lot of corners around circuits don't have names. They're just known as turn 1, turn 2. Now, of course, the engineers will still refer to them as turn 1 and turn 2, but to the rest of us, they actually have names. And the corners around here are incredible. Copse is an extremely high speed right-hander. So is Stowe as well. Not to mention Abbey, which is a real challenge too. Vale provides opportunities to overtake. And then, of course, you've got what I think is the best corner combination in Formula 1. Maggots, Beggots, Chapel, the high speed right, left, right, left, right. Left? I don't know, I can't remember what it ends up as. It's a left of Chapel, isn't it? Anyway, it does send you dizzy going around there, I'm sure. So the G-forces, but yeah, it's incredible. But the thing out of absolutely everything, that's the most important thing, it's the fans. Without the fans, there's no sport. Without sport, life is pretty dull, let's be honest here. I love sport, as you guys have probably figured out by now. But the fans of the British Grand Prix are incredible. And don't get me wrong, there are some incredible fans in other countries too. Italy, Japan, both fantastic fans and huge support over there too. And there's a growing support in America now as well. Australia gets a massive crowd. So there's a lot out there for sure. But the crowds of the British Grand Prix are something else. I mean, over the 4 days between Thursday and Sunday last year, we had almost 500,000 people. I mean, I know some people will have entered more than once, but 500,000 people in 4 days. You average it out with the actual races, the race and the practice sessions and everything, Sunday to Friday, I think it was still over 400,000, which is just bonkers. The amount of people that flood into Silverstone every year is unbelievable. And of course, as well, on top of that too, there's the weather. The weather can always play a role around here. Britain is not very dry, and as I'm recording this, it's absolutely lashing it down outside despite being July, because this is the UK. We don't have nice weather here most of the time. And the British Grand Prix has seen some very hot races over the years too, but there's definitely been some wet races as well, and I've highlighted some of these during my 5 unforgettable moments for Silverstone. I've also gone over the best British drivers as well. If you guys haven't seen, there's plenty of content to shake a stick at or do whatever you want with during the build up to the British Grand Prix this weekend. But yeah, for me, Silverstone is absolutely irreplaceable. There's always talk about the British Grand Prix moving to London for a street circuit. I think that would be nothing short of a disaster. And any other circuit just isn't good enough. Donington, I like Donington, I think it's a great track, but it's not Silverstone, guys, let's be honest here. But yeah, is Silverstone your favourite race on the calendar? Is it your favourite circuit? Let us know in the comments below. And who do you think is going to win the British Grand Prix this year? Have your say in the comment section of this video. And of course, keep it tuned to the F1 Chronicle for much more content just like this.